here's the deal. You can buy a home right now at 2.99%. When was the last time we saw mortgage rates at 2.99%? That was in the early 2020s. When do you think is going to be the next time we see mortgage rates at 2.99%? In a few years, maybe 5, 10, 15, or maybe never. Yes, we're predicting mortgage rates to drop, but I don't know that it's going to drop that significantly. But here's the deal. You can buy a home right now at 2.99% in this community called Keeneland in Aubrey, Texas. So Aubrey, Texas is a small town right next to Celina and Frisco. Celina is about 15 to 20 minutes away, and Frisco is about 20 to 30 minutes away, depending on what time of the day you're driving. And the builder here is offering amazing deals. So if you're looking for a starter home, something that is from anywhere from 1,400 square feet all the way to 3,000 square feet, they've got a ton of options at different price points, starting all the way from the low 300s and at interest rates starting at low 2.99%. So let's go check out this home, which is a 1,500 square feet, 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 2-car garage. And it comes with all the appliances you need. So let's go check it out. As soon as we enter, the first thing you'll notice is this open floor plan. You immediately see this beautiful open floor plan where you've got the living room, the dining, kitchen, and then your entry to the backyard. But before we check this out, let's go over there, because this is interesting, is you don't normally see this in other models. The first thing on the right is the laundry room. And then over here is your entryway to the garage. So let's check out the laundry room. There's a decent sized laundry space. You've got your, space for a washer, dryer, and after you put that, you get a little bit of more walking space. One thing about this builder is that their washers and dryers come with the floor pedestals, which you don't see normally. Builders give you washers and dryers. So that is a new thing these days, they're giving you floor pedestals. And you've got a window in the laundry space, which is not common. I've never seen that anywhere. It's nice to have light anywhere in the house. And then as we go into the garage, this is a standard 2-car garage. Thankfully, it comes with a garage door opener. So it's nice that it comes with it. And it's got a standard water heater as well. Well, let's check out the living space. The living space, it's a good size. You've got, a decent distance from your TV to get your couch here. Over here, they've got like a couch that is a 3-seater, 2 chairs. You can seat 5 people here. And still, you've got a ton of space here to just walk. And check out the kitchen, guys. This is beautiful. You've got a really long kitchen island, which is not very common for a home of this size. They've tried to match the length of this countertop. So you've got a ton of space here. Over here, they're showing you 3 chairs for this kitchen island and a really long stainless kitchen sink as well. And then if you see, they've got really nice shaker cabinets. They do both granite and quartz countertop, but looks like most of their homes has the quartz version of it. This community has electric appliances, so it's not a gas stove, it's an electric stuff. You also get your dishwasher here, and your refrigerator is also Whirlpool. It's a 2-door stainless refrigerator, so these all come standard with a home. And you've got pre-built shelves in your pantry. You don't have to do anything, just move in, put your stuff in there, and get started cooking and eating. But right next to the pantry space, you also get this little coffee nook. If coffee is your thing, a ton of storage. Besides all the cabinets over here, you've also got cabinets here and cabinets here. And then the dining area too, right next to it, they are showing you a 4-seater. Given how much walkway you have, you could probably make this slightly bigger, make it a 6-seater. It would still be a comfortable space. If you extend the table this way, you still got a lot of space. And they have a ton of light coming in as well, because if you see, they have evenly spaced out windows. They have 1, 2, 3, 4 windows, bringing in a ton of light. All right, let's go check out the bedroom area. So over here, you've got 2 bedrooms and a common bathroom. So these are your guest bedrooms or your kids' bedrooms. The master is all the way in the back, so you've got a ton of privacy. This is a smaller size bedroom. They've got like a kid's room set up. Very nice that they have a huge window, very important to get all the natural light, because there's a lot of extra space next to the side table. So you could do a slightly bigger bed if you want than this one, but it's nice that you've got ample space to do a dresser, and you also have a step-in closet. It's nice that they've accounted for a lot of closet space in this property, and you will continue to see. I think I might have missed out one as we entered the home, which might be like a coat closet. So let's go check that out too. And a very nice guest bathroom too. You've got really tall cabinet doors, a lot of storage space there, beautiful countertops. You've got a bathtub with a shelf, a really long shelf for you to put all your shampoos and conditioners and body wash. This is nice that they have a ledge for you to store your bathroom essentials. So that's amazing. And then the next bedroom over here is slightly bigger. They actually have a smaller bed than they had in the other room, but you could do a bigger bed than this. And very nice that there's a really tall window bringing in a ton of natural light. A room for a dresser, you could probably move this further down. And similar to the other room, they have step-in closets with wide doors, which is also a nice thing instead of having little tiny closet doors. So I really love this. Are you guys ready for the big reveal of the master bedroom? Let's go check it out. Guys, this is amazing. I would have never imagined at this price point that you would get such a good sized master bedroom. Look at this. This is a king size bed with 2 side tables and still more space on the side. So if you want, you can go a little bigger. A king size bed, 2 big windows bringing in a ton of natural light, and you've got more space here for a dresser, and it does not still feel cramped up. They've even got a little chair. This could be slightly bigger too. Bedrooms, of course, have carpet. And you've got an en-suite bathroom, which is beautiful. And the bathroom has these beautiful tiles. And look at this. You've got a double vanity with a beautiful countertop, a lot of counter space, beautiful shaker cabinets. And again, very similar to what we saw in the other bathroom. Really tall cabinet doors, giving you a ton of space. And these are really quality cabinets. They feel a lot more premium. In this model, you've got a bathtub and a shower. And I'm glad that they're doing a privacy glass there, so that's amazing. This little attention to detail from builders tells you that they are keeping you in mind, and you could buy a home with them. But when you don't see things like that, you might want to give it a second thought. And then you have the walk-in shower with glass doors, really nice. You've got a toilet here with a door. I really appreciate it when they put a door in these toilets. So that's awesome. And then we've got the master closet, walk-in closet, a ton of space here. They've put in a good amount of shelves, a good amount of hanger rails. So you've got a good space. And if you're a couple, I'm guessing one of you is getting this little shelf and the other one's getting the most of it. Okay, let's head to the backyard space. This is nice, guys. You've got a covered patio here. You probably do a little table here with 2 chairs, have a cup of coffee in the morning. And this specifically, this model is looking at a green build, so you've got privacy here. You don't have neighbors behind you, so that's a plus. And it's a good sized backyard. If you look at this, it's really nice. It's a really nice size. If you guys have been waiting all this time, if you've been waiting for the last few years for the interest rates to drop for you to buy a home, what are you waiting for? The interest rates are at the 6s, right? They're 6.5, 6.6, 7, 8, 9, 6.9, right? It's somewhere over there. It's constantly shifting in that range. So to buy a home in 2025 at 2.99% is unheard of. And for builders to offer those incentives, that is a big deal. So if you've been waiting for interest rates to drop, this is the time to buy. And usually at these low interest rates, they don't have a ton of inventory left. They have very few inventory at these interest rates. Once they run out of this interest rate, then you kind of jump up to the higher interest rates, 4.99 or 5.99. And sometimes we're unsure of how much we can afford to pay in monthly payments, right? Paying for rent, whether it's, $2,000, $2,500, and you're wondering how much can I afford to buy a home, or you're thinking maybe I can't afford to buy a home. I would say leave that to the experts, right? You don't know what you don't know. Or don't hesitate to reach out to us. You have all our information below. You can also click the link and book a Zoom meeting directly with me, and we'd be more than happy to help you figure out how much you can afford in monthly payments, and then we can help you find a home that you love in a community that you love at that price point, at that monthly payment that you would love to stay within. This model, what we were looking at, is roughly 1,500 square feet. It's a single story. It's 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, right? So you've got the 2 guest bedrooms kind of in the front of the house, or kind of in the middle of the house, and then with a common bathroom, and then you've got the master all the way in the back, which gives you a ton of privacy, especially when you have kids or you have guests. A master suite makes it even better. This home comes with all the appliances, right? You've got your of course, the standard. You've got an electric stove, you've got a microwave, a dishwasher. On top of that, they're giving you a stainless steel refrigerator, a 2-door stainless steel refrigerator. You're getting the washer and dryer, which are on a pedestal, so that's amazing. And some unique things about the home, in terms of floor plan. You've got the laundry room in the front, the garage is also in the front. There's some just unique characteristics which you may or may not like, but the best part about this home is that it is in the mid 300s. At such a low price point, you get all of this, and the builder's got some amazing incentives with interest rates as low as 2.99%. Those vary based on availability and vary based on models, but those are rates that are unheard of, right? So Aubrey is a small town. It's roughly about 15 to 20 minutes from Celina. I would say 20 to 30 minutes from Frisco, depending on what time of the day you're traveling. But that's important because those are the bigger towns. Those are really, they have been booming for the last few years. Frisco is getting, like, a ton of companies are moving into Frisco, so a lot of job opportunity there and a lot of entertainment. Imagine PGA headquarters if you're into golfing. Universal Studio for kids is coming in, as big and good or even better than Central Park in New York City. So you're kind of close to all of these activities, and there are a couple of big lakes. So if you're into lake life, if you want to go boating and things like that, they're just very close by. So if you guys have any questions at all, don't hesitate to reach out to us. You have all our information below. You can book a Zoom meeting directly with me. I'd be happy to personalize your home buying experience that is tailored to help you find the home that you love in a community that you love at a price point that is best for you.